Jesus said, "Judge not, lest ye be judged, that with the measure with which you judge, ye shall be judged. If you condemn, you shall be condemned. If you love, you shall be loved." The measure with which you measure out energy to another is first received by you. Judgment's a real big one for all of us. I just gotten done watching the movie Powder, old movie, love it. There's one particular scene where this animal that has been shot, the energy of the animal is pouring through the guy named Powder, and the fellow who's the hunter gets to feel what it's like to be shot and to go into the pain and suffering that an animal goes through when it's being killed like that. And he actually gets to experience that through this energy of this guy, this light being called Powder. And I just watched that. It was sitting on the front seat of my car when I went to Starbucks to go get a cup of coffee. And I'm sitting down, and there's this sort of wall blocking me from this other group of people, two men that are sitting, and I really can't see either one of them, but I can hear their conversation. And one of them is a hunter, and he's talking about having just gone out and shot this buck, and how the animal was twitching, and it was a really good shot, and he's talking about how he had the animal in his viewfinder and then shot it, and then it wasn't quite dead yet, and he went, and as I'm listening to this guy, this hunter, talk about killing this animal, all of a sudden this judgment about this person was coming up inside of me. I was measuring out this huge ball of energy about judging this person for being a hunter. And as I sat there listening, and the guy's voice was deep and, of course, really loud, the judgment in me just continued to grow. I could feel it in my body, and a part of me just wanted to go into the car and get that video, and no matter what it would cost, not return it, but slam it on this guy's desk. And here's a person that I didn't even know. And all that judgment was being received by me in my own body. I got to feel that and sense that. As I drank my Starbucks, I just noticed how many times a day I judge situations and other people and other circumstances that I know nothing about. And that judgment is first received by me. So I was just aware of it, that's all. Just to be aware that you're judging like that is enough. And I bowed to that awareness in myself. And then when I got up and walked around and could see this person, I just looked at the person and inwardly bowed to the great lesson of judgment that I just received. Remember now, the judgment with which you judge, ye shall be judged. And the energy that you measure out to another is first received by you. May you find wonderful ways in which you can practice being aware of your judgments. Namaste.